Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Redbirds have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that has 99 career losses. The one thing I'm certain that he doesn't want to do is pick up career loss number 100 in this one here today. So it's going to be awfully important, one, that his team scores him some runs, and two, he shuts down the opponent early.
So now into the box is Donovan Solano. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming from Wainwright.
First pitch, 7:15.
The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make him work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Popped him up. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Now to bat, Brandon Crawford. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Number 19 gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Now at the plate here is Irving Lopez, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
The next 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Now it'll be Mason Wynn. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Into the box, Demetrius Lewis, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. Ready with the 0-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Wynn aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Duggar will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
And that's in there, base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle harder to plate early in the game?
It does, B-Roll, and this is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
Yeah, but we really can't be surprised by that, right? No doubt he's one of the best all-around talents in the sport today.
He's set. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a looper to left. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
Grounded to short. And he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. 1 run scores. Throw won't get him.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So next to hit is Yadier Molina, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, kicks and deals as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that is through into left field, a base hit, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
That brings in Tommy Edman. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Caleb Berriger comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Stepping in now, Irving Lopez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line and right. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Not a great way to start on the road as a pitcher. Give up a bomb to the leadoff hitter.
So now to the plate, Mason Wynn. He swings and grounds it to short. There is Crawford. And it's in time at first, and hallelujah, the side is retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. St. Louis is out in front, 8-0. Here's the first first baseman Brandon Belt. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Wainwright into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
Oh, the old classic two-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So next to bat will be Chris Bryant. First pitch on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And it's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and gone up into the second deck.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goldschmidt is over to take a look at it. hit hard towards the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Lamont Wade Jr. the batter, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Wainwright is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. Fouled away. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Posey at second. Wade is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
In now, Wilmer Flores, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. Popped him up. Arenado in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Donovan Solano. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0 home. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. picked up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory. He handles it easily in the inning. Stepping in once again is Demetrius Lewis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Demetrius Lewis.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Gone! Bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Home run number 58 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Most pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him, because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Now batting, third baseman.
Line drive to center field. Duggar is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Harrison.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today, playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder to the track, onto the grass hill, and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 34 home runs now on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those 6-pack kind of games, D-Row. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution, bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some extra poles after this one.
Johnny Cueto enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill.
Number 27, Tyler.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300 and still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He comes in with 16 base hits in 50 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Steven Duggar.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
Drilled down the line. Oh, look at Arenado. Hey now.
Man, I can't help you if you don't like watching Nolan Arenado play some third base right there. He's like a matador just staring down a bull. Nothing gets by him. He makes that play look so easy.
Brandon Crawford digging in next, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Left side, but well foul. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Brandon Belt struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Arenado has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Giants. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Irving Lopez.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
At the plate now, Mason Wynn, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line. Back goes Yastrzemski, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Demetrius Lewis, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Now here's the first offering. The swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A man at third with 1 away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. High pop-up, belt in foul ground, and that will end the inning. Gotta love it. All set for the start of the 4th. And
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
First pitch coming from Wainwright as he lifts it in the air to right field. Bader is there. One pitch, one out.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Wade Jr.
So stepping in is Lamont Wade, singled in his last at-bat. First offering. Left side. Arenado has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down on 4 pitches. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. For the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Harrison Bader.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner. Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Looking up, Duggar. Gone! This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, please, Zach, somebody please stop the bleed. And this pitching staff on both sides are getting absolutely embarrassed.
This is one of those days, D-Lo, when you're sitting watching this game as a bullpen, you see this starting to unfold on both sides of the plate. This is one as a bullpen guy, you're sitting out there going, oh, Mr. Wizard, I don't want to be a pitcher today.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Flores is there. 1 away.
Now back.
The plate now is the designated hitter, Tommy Edman. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch of the AB now. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So now to the plate, Irving Lopez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Next, it'll be Mason Wynn. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ready with the 0-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Yastrzemski, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 37 on the year as this lead got even wider. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is. Is this bad pitching or good hitting?
I think you have to credit both offenses today. They both came in with game plans. We walked around during batting practice. They were both super confident, and nobody is missing a barrel.
At the plate, Demetrius Lewis batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Again, a 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're. Striding in is Mike Yastrzemski, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Wainwright into the windup. 0-1 on its way. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Donovan Solano. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here it comes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order, and as you can see, they are way behind. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The 0-1 on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Next up, Nolan Arenado flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly, and the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Number 48, Harrison Bader.
So here he is again, Harrison Bader, and he needs just a triple for the cycle. So let's see if he can put one in the gap. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. In now for San Francisco, Steven Duggar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Fans, remember that it's Friday night here at the ballpark. That means stick around after the game for another Fireworks Friday, presented by MLB The Show. The presentation will begin approximately 15 minutes after the final out, so be sure to stay in your seats following the game.
Wainwright gets the sign. Here it is. And a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
No hits to this point.